this one tool right here that I'll be talking about today will save you around 2 to 3 hours a day. That's around 14 to 21 hours a week. And if I had to calculate that, this 10-minute video will save you 672 hours a year. You might not be good at understanding investments, I get that, but that's basically you spending 10 minutes of your time to generate a free, that means save up to 672 hours in a year. That doesn't even count the other years that you'll be using this tool for. You see, 39% of agency owners actually use these tools that I'll be telling you about, or these tools in general, and the other ones who don't still use Excel sheets and still send the wrong information to the wrong clients, which end up causing them to lose clients. I'm gonna jump into this video. If you haven't subscribed, there's an icon right there. Hit the red button, subscribe, and start your journey in elevating your business and SMMA. Let's jump into this video. So what is a CRM? It is a customer relationship management. A CRM is a software that lets you see what part of the sales process your prospect or your lead is currently in, right? From where you actually go ahead and lead source them, like you get them from Zillow if you're working with real estate agents, or Property 24, right? If you're working with real estate agents, or whether it be D7 Lead Finder, right? It could even be myip.ms. I made a video on getting e-com business leads. myip.ms, right? You just put them there in the lead in, and then it's all the way, depending on how technical and how step by step you want it to be, it could be all the way until they pay you they pay you money, they get the contract, and you actually go ahead and onboard them. And after you've onboarded them, you can remove them from the CRM. But it also handles your email drip sequence. Some of them also let you do SMS campaigns, which is dope. And have I mentioned the integrations and automation? Because those are other benefits of these tools. And the tools that the CRM tools I'll be talking about here are able to integrate with Zapier. And I don't know if you know this, and if you don't, go ahead, click the subscribe button right there. It's a red icon. Or if you're on PC or your phone is like horizontal, vertical. If your phone is vertical, just click the red icon, turn it gray, subscribe. But anyway, one of my favorite tools is Zapier, because Zapier allows you to automate at a whole other level, right? Now, I don't have enough clients and enough leads and meetings coming in where I can get the enterprise version of Zapier, like where I can justify getting the enterprise version of Zapier. But I'm telling you, man, before 2021, like before December, I plan on getting the enterprise version of Zapier, because that's how automated I want my things to be, right? But anyway, that's the sort of things you could integrate with it, right? So instead of actually going ahead and typing out your entire email template every single time, you could integrate your CRM with Zapier. You could just do your CRM itself without even having to get Zapier to handle all the email drip sequence automations, etc., right? But that's the basics of what a CRM is. But now we can actually go ahead and jump into the 4 types of CRMs which I would recommend to you, and perhaps even a bonus version, a bonus free version for you guys. But I'll only show you the bonus version if you subscribe, or at the very least, if you hit that like button and turn it blue. You don't need to smash it. I'm sure you've been smashing it thousands of times on other channels. Just tap it lightly, gently, and with care, right? Just show you care. Let's jump into this video. Okay, so the first one is 𝐦𝐨𝐬. That is the first two. I don't know if you can actually see it. Oh no. Yep. But the first one is 𝐦𝐬. That is the first two. Damn it. Dude, it's fine. So the first site is 𝐦𝐬. 𝐦𝐬 will be our first site. Let's check it out. So 𝐦𝐬 is around, you see. 𝐦𝐬 is it's a okay CRM. Like, it's good. It's better than most, I can tell you that. But it's okay. But the one I would suggest you use is this one right here. This pipeline-centric CRM is great for, is good, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but like, let's just see our complete feature comparison. Because right now, when I'm looking at this, the only two options that would be great for us as digital marketers, like SMMAs, you know, would be standard, you know, because we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. We don't need any of that, right? So just standard and pipeline-centric CRM for small businesses. Although I would suggest enterprise for, I would suggest enterprise for, what you call it, if you're working with someone like a real estate agent and you want to have them to each have like their own CRM to work on, that's the only time I'd suggest you use enterprise. But yeah, we're taking a look at the standard. So you see, we have the leads. See the CRM views. Basically, I'll tell you why you should pick standard over free, because honestly, in my eyes, the standard and free are kind of the same thing. But the only reason I'd suggest you pick standard over free for this is the fact that in your free, when you do use the CRM to send emails, they'll have the 𝐦𝐬, they'll have the 𝐦𝐬 logo all over the thing underneath, of course. And there's actually a high chance of your email getting sent to spam. No, thank you. Lady, no, thank you. Please, leave me alone. Right? So these are okay. Let's hop onto automation. Right? I love automation. I love it. Who doesn't love automation? Workflow rules, okay. All these other ones we don't have. Webhooks per day, active schedules. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay, that's schedules not something you'd need, right? Because you'd use software like Calendly instead. I've never used their AI before. Honestly, till this day, I have no idea how I would actually go about using this AI. But yeah, no. And custom dashboards, standard dashboards. This is why I said you should rather choose enterprise if you're working with people like real estate agents, right? And you want them to contact the leads themselves, I'd suggest you use enterprise. But yeah, you see, email templates for standard is 100. Honestly, all you need is 100, right? That's literally all you need, right? and mass email, right? Email authentication marketing campaigns. There we go. This is why we're paying that 180 rand. So 180 rand is around 18. It's around $18. I'll recheck, right? But that's super dope, man. That's 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 like $18 for marketing campaigns, 100 email templates. I could do a lot with that. Mass email, I could do a lot with that. It's not the best in the world, but I could do a lot with that on its own. There's team collaboration. See, um, this would be nice, but I only use this for my VAs. Maybe I'd rather my VAs and my salespeople just communicate with each other and leave me out of it. But yeah, that's Zoho. Let's close Zoho down. And HubSpot. Honestly, in my eyes, HubSpot and Salesforce, they're one in the same kind, honestly. Let me go ahead and show you. See HubSpot. HubSpot. I'm sure people want to bite my head when I say they one in the same kind, but when you look at how much you're paying per month, you bet your ass that they one in the same kind, right? Because HubSpot is around 200, 300, 500. No, Salesforce, around like 200, 300, $500 a month, right? And right here, we're paying like $800 a month. And this is at 1,000 contacts. You most likely gotta contact like, once you have like 3, 5, 6 clients, you gotta contact like 10,000. Yeah, 10,000. So you'd be paying like $3,200. That's insane. I'd only suggest someone who's pulling in like over $200,000 to even consider HubSpot. If you aren't making $200,000, so it's an insane amount I'm about to say in my currency. But if you aren't making like 5 million rand a month, you shouldn't even consider HubSpot. Like, don't even consider HubSpot, right? But yeah, when I first got started into SMMA, it was HubSpot. I used the free version of HubSpot, and I realized that the free version is useless because it doesn't have any automation in it, right? I can't do any automation. Then I figured, wow, I should have been a whole lot smarter. But then I figured I would use the starter, right? I mean, it's only $40 a month, right? If I get 1 or 2 clients, I could afford $40 a month. And let me show you the monthly cost. This is annually. Boom. Monthly cost is $50 a month, right? So I was like, okay, I could afford $50 a month if I get 1 or 2 clients. And then I realized there is no automation in the $50 a month. The automation is right here. Automation is right here in the $800 a month price range, right? And you can only pay this annually. You can't pay this monthly like this one right here. These are to be paid annually, right? But an okay thing, if you can afford annually, right? An okay thing for you to do is to go ahead and talk to HubSpot, right? And then tell them what sort of features you need, right? Because honestly, get found online, you don't need that. Optimize conversion rates, you don't need that. Salesforce integration, I don't know why you'd want Salesforce integration, because HubSpot and Salesforce is one and the same thing. It's just the other one is like a bit more advanced, You also don't need this. Wait. Now, this is something you need, campaign reporting. But a great thing about HubSpot that I found out while researching them online is that you can actually go ahead, call the sales department, tell them the sort of features you want and you will use and the ones you won't use, and they'll bring it down, right? So after the call, instead of like paying $800, maybe you'd pay like $400, $500 a month. So that's a great thing about HubSpot. And now, Beatrix. If you can't afford all these other tools, that's okay. Because Beatrix has a free version. And its free version can do everything all the other CRMs can do. But we can't, of course, compare it to HubSpot and Salesforce. But taking those two high end CRMs out of the equation, then Beatrix is the place to go. Honestly, with Beatrix, there's only two of the options I would personally take, which is the start, right? Which is for, it would be me and one of my VAs, right? Or me and a salesperson, but I don't have a salesperson, sadly. I'll get there though. Subscribe and find out when I do get a salesperson. But yeah. But the great thing about this is that it says unlimited here. You click here, you find out that it's, if I'm not mistaken, about 12. So I guess they lied. Yes, they lied. It's not unlimited. It's 12. I'm too lazy to go check. But it's somewhere there, right? And look at the amounts of things that are here, right? Like, this is just some basic things, right? CRM marketing. This is the level. CRM marketing, there is none. Sales intelligent, there is none, but you wouldn't need that. This is what you need right here. And this, and this, and this. Well, you wouldn't need that. Just 1, 2, right? And then we scroll down, we realize that there are a whole more things. Like, look at this. You're getting unlimited leads for free, unlimited deals for free, unlimited contacts, companies, quotes, even invoices. You can invoice your clients right here in Beatrix, right? There's so much you can do in Beatrix. I'm just scrolling down. Sadly, you only get one pipeline, but honestly, you only need one pipeline, right? You only need one pipeline. The only time you need another pipeline is if you're also doing, if you're doing inbound and outbound marketing. If you don't know what inbound and outbound marketing is, I'll leave a link in the description, as well as have that card appear up top so you can check that video out. But basically, inbound and outbound marketing is when you get paid ads, when you run paid ads to get leads, as well as when you just get an appointment setter or a VA to get you clients. That would be outbound, right? Because you're going to them, and with the other one, they come to you. Then emails per month is 1,000, right? So 1,000, that would be enough to just get the ball rolling and get you to your first client. Once you have your first client, you can go ahead and get the starter pack, right? And once you get your second client, you go ahead and get the CRM plus. Then after that, I honestly don't suggest you get anything after that, because anything after that would just be basically a waste of your money, honestly. But if you want, you could, right? But I'd suggest you just stick to CRM plus. It's as far as you should go. And rules or trigger leads and deals. This is the sad thing. It's not in free. It's not in start. It's in CRM plus. But at least it's in CRM plus, right? Because that's the last level of Beatrix you'd ever go. CRM marketing. So bulk emails per month. Well, it seems like they saved most of the good stuff for CRM plus, but it's alright because the free and the start is enough for you to get 2 clients. at the very least. Then you could get your more clients after that, right? So if you haven't seen the bonus video, the bonus the bonus CRM right now, that must mean one of three things. Either you haven't subscribed, you haven't watched, you haven't liked the video, you haven't commented. And if you haven't done all three of those things, that means that you are prevented access from seeing the the fifth, if I'm not mistaken, the fifth CRM. So go ahead and do those three things. Come back to this video and you'll receive access to the bonus feature, the bonus one. That's actually the one that I personally use and have been using for a month now, and I could tell you right now genuinely that it has been the best investment I ever made, right? But anyway, till I see you guys in a minute, click that button right there to subscribe to my channel. Watch this video that I personally selected for you. Till I see you guys in a minute. Can you go there? All right.